Winners from the City of Arlington's Animal Essay Contest next, here on Conversations. Hello, and welcome to Conversations. I'm your host, Stephanie Lee. On today's show, we feature the winners from the City of Arlington's Animal Essay Contest. Cheryl Carpenter, who works in community relations for the Arlington Police Department, sat down to talk with the first place student winners from the 3rd through 6th grade and their teachers.
The City of Arlington, in a partnership with Beacon EMP, the EECU, and the Star Telegram, are proud sponsors of this year's Animal Essay Competition, which is now in its 15th year of promoting and celebrating responsible pet ownership. The essay competition showcases Arlington youth and the very best in creative writing. This year, the contest drew 1,478 essays. And as you can see, participation in our schools remains high. Each winner received a Kindle Fire made possible by Beacon EMP and the City of Arlington, along with a $100 savings account, which is compliments of the EECU, Beacon EMP, and the City of Arlington. I'm your host, Cheryl Carpenter, and with me, I have Mayor Pro Tem Sherry Capehart with the City of Arlington and Sherry Colbert, who works with our Arlington Animal Services Division. Thank you both for being with us. Let's just jump right into this wonderful competition that, as we said earlier, has been going on for 15 years. What do you all, Sherry, what do you attribute that success to? 15 years, that's a long time.
I think getting the word out among our educators about what this essay contest is trying to achieve. And so it's not just about developing writing skills for the children, but it's also about thoughtful consideration of being a responsible pet owner, because so many of the children, you know, they're given a pet as a gift or they inherit one from someone, and they may not always know exactly what it means to be a responsible pet owner. But I think the key to it all is our educational community and embracing the contest.
Okay. Well, it is definitely growing in popularity every year. Let's talk a little bit, Sherry, about that day when you go into the schools and you announce the winners. What's that like?
It's very exciting. We have our sponsors with us, of course, Mayor Pro Tem Sherry Capehart, the board members for the schools, MISD and AISD, and they come along and we just surprise the kids. Of course, we let the parents know ahead of time so they can be there and join in the celebration. And the teachers and the school administrators are always very excited, as well as the kids.
Right, so lots of excitement in the air, and I've gone along before in the past and just thought it was just the greatest day ever for these kids. And thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to make this so important for our kids. Let's get back to the essay competition though a little bit. How did it start? I know this is your baby, Sherry, so tell us how it started.
Well, Dr. Ellen Sachs at UTA is also an animal advocate, and he knows that I am, so he had reached out to me and said, wouldn't it be nice if we could do something to start promoting responsible pet ownership when they're young? And I said, well, let me think about that. And I said, what do you have in mind? He said, I don't know. Come up with something. And oh, okay, Dr. Sachs. So it took probably about a year before I came across the notion of doing an essay contest. And Dr. Sachs and I sat down with the head of curriculum for AISD 15 years ago and said, here's what we're thinking, and we want to make sure we follow any rules or regs from the school district and the school administration. And Karen Vasaganes was the then head of curriculum, I think, for elementary level. She was very helpful in guiding us. And then from there, I kind of took it and went and looked for sponsorships, and we developed topics that were age specific, and then we developed guidelines and rules, and then along with our wonderful staff, we started promoting the contest.
And that's what I was going to ask. How do you go about getting the word out? How do you let the kids know that this opportunity is out there for them?
Well, in the first 5 years, it was kind of a challenge for us because it was new, and there wasn't word of mouth, and it wasn't tested, and what does it really mean, and that kind of thing. So there was a lot of legwork on our part to really to reach out to teachers and that kind of thing. But now, and I think Sherry would agree, now the teachers will start calling the Animal Services Center and saying, what are the dates of the contest? So we don't have to promote it as strongly anymore, and as evidenced by the number of entries we had this year. It's now become somewhat institutionalized.
Great, great. Do you think a competition like this, how does it impact the shelter? Sherry, you want to comment a little bit? Is there an impact?
I think it impacts it a great deal. Even outside of the contest, we have kids always calling, or schools, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, that want to set up tours and want to come into the shelter to learn about the animals. And so I think it impacts it a great deal because it brings people into the shelter. And when they come into the shelter, they almost always want to adopt something. So I think with them just coming in, it gets the word out about Arlington Animal Services and what we do there, and I think word of mouth kind of spreads around, and so it's been a great advocate for the shelter.
We're trying to promote this contest on many levels. It's not just about riding, it's about when the kids come to the shelter and visit the shelter. We give them behind the scenes tour, they go into the vet clinic, they learn about that. Then they also read their essay out loud. We give them a Kindle Fire, we take them across to the library and give them Kindle Fire training, and then the first place winners come here and they get interviewed. So it touches them on many levels. And so it's a contest that 15 years ago when I envisioned it, I would have never thought that it would have grown to this level. And now, and I was talking with Sherry recently, I said, over the years, how many entrants have we had? And it's been over 13,000.
Wow.
And so later today on this particular broadcast, we're going to interview the Where Are They Now? And it's amazing what these winners have done.
Well, congratulations to you both for all of the hard work and effort and time that you put into making this program a success.
It is.
Thank you very much.
We couldn't do it without our wonderful staff, I will tell you.
Yes, yes. Thank you all. Thank you very much for all that you do. The Arlington Animal Essay Competition would not be possible without the support that we receive from our community. This year, we're proud to receive funding support from the EECU, and here with us today to talk about their involvement with our program is Barbara Walker. Thank you for being with us, Barbara. Thank you. First, tell us a little bit about the EECU. What is your role in the community?
Great, gladly, and we're happy to be here. So EECU started 80 years ago as a credit union to support education employees. Now, fast forward to the current time, we are a community-based credit union. We have 14 branches in North Texas, 2 of which are here in Arlington. We have 55,000 ATMs, we have shared branching networks, so full suite of financial services. So it is open to folks outside of the education field.
Okay. Why would you consider it important for your company to get involved with the Arlington Animal Essay Competition?
Well, we're very committed to supporting the communities that we serve. We consider it an honor and a privilege, and this program is a dream. And yes, that was pun was intended. It's a perfect partnership between the city, the school district, everybody coming together. You don't often see that. So, you know, kudos to the city and all the players for making this possible. And a way to reach out to the children, to support them with their learning, with their creativity, you know, with their ability to start a savings account. It's just a really nice partnership.
Great. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Why do you think a competition like this is important for our youth? Why do you think it's important to them?
Well, I was very encouraged to see the number of entrants, the passion. I think the passion itself indicates how deep the support is. Having the youth actively involved in solving problems, such as being responsible pet owners. You really do have to start young, and the City of Arlington has figured that out. And you know, we were fortunate to meet with some of the winners and to hear their stories. You could tell there was a tremendous amount of thought and learning. I mean, their lives were touched with this. This is not a simple little essay. So it was an excellent program. We're really, really happy to be a part of it.
Okay, well, we are very happy to have you all on board, and we thank you for your support, and we look forward to your continued support. And if the City of Arlington can ever be of assistance to you, please call upon us.
Well, good. Well, thank you, and we likewise.
Thank you very much for your support.
Great. Thank you, Cheryl.
At this time, we are so pleased to be joined by the first place winner from the 3rd grade division. We have with us Asaya Matsumoto, and she is a winner. And she's joined today by her teacher, Mrs. Fallon Hanson. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
And again, congratulations on being a winner. Have you ever won an essay contest?
No, ma'am.
A contest at all? Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations on being a winner. How did you know to enter?
Well, one day when Mrs. Hanson was passing out papers, I saw a piece of the paper, and I was like, "Ooh, animal essay contest!" And all my friends are like, "You should do this," because they know that I love animals.
Okay, you love animals, and you love to write too. At least
Yeah.
that's what we could see in your essay. Let's tell us just a little bit. Well, read for us your opening paragraph in your winning essay.
Woof, woof, woof greeted the dogs as I walked into the Arlington Animal Shelter. I knew I was in the best place on earth because they keep cute little animals safe and sound. I finally had arrived and I was ready to make a difference by volunteering.
Wow. Have you ever volunteered at the shelter?
No.
So that could have been a little difficult to write it. So how did you go about writing an essay about volunteering? Because your opening paragraph was great.
I always really wanted to volunteer and help animals.
Okay, all right. And you are a pet owner, I understand.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have?
I have 2 dogs and 2 hermit crabs.
Okay. And do you consider yourself to be a responsible pet owner?
Well, in some parts.
Okay, okay. To the teacher, Mrs. Hanson, congratulations on having a winner.
Thank you.
What does that say about what you're doing in the classroom?
Well, I don't know what it says about what we're doing in the classroom, but I know that, Asaya's writing is always top notch. She's always very thoughtful in her writing, and we write a lot. And every time that she has an essay to turn in or a piece of writing, it's always very thorough and brilliant little girl.
How much time did you all spend developing this essay?
Well, this was mostly independent. This was, an assignment that was optional.
Okay.
So she chose to do this all on her own and did the grunt work of it all on her own. We write every day, and we teach them the tools for writing, but this was something she took on independently. So it's great.
Well, thank you for inspiring excellence
Thank
in your
you.
classroom. Thank you very much. And thank you for submitting and writing a winning essay. Will you be volunteering at the shelter anytime soon?
Maybe.
Okay. Would you encourage others to do so?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Why do you think that's important?
Because there's many animals out there needing people's help, and if nobody helps them,
Yeah. They're
what's
lost.
the use?
Yeah. Well, congratulations again on just outstanding work, and keep up the good work. Okay? And thank you both for being
Thank
with
you.
us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay. Congratulations to our first place winner of our animal essay contest. We have with us Miss Caitlin Crane and her teacher, Miss Jackie Leffering.
Hello.
Thank you all for being with us. And again, congratulations on being a winner. Have you ever won a writing contest before, Caitlin?
No.
Never. How did you feel about being a winner this year?
Nervous?
Nervous? Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us, you brought your essay with you. The topic is, what changes do cats and dogs have to make in order to live and survive as homeless pets? That was the topic. Tell us what you went through in order to start your essay. What was one of the first things you did?
Let's see. Paint a picture in your head.
You painted a picture in your head. Okay.
Well, what would it be like with being as a stray homeless pet?
And once you had that picture in your head, you were able to write? With the help of your teacher, of course.
Yeah.
Tell us, what guidance did you give the students in your
We
class?
talked about what it might be like. We looked at the previous winners' essays online, and we discussed those. And we also just kind of thought about, if we were out there, what would happen to us, and what things we needed to do to support those animals.
Read for us your opening paragraph of your essay.
Imagine you see dust and dirt flying in the wind. You hear sad meows and barks. You feel weird things in your fur, and you feel very sick. You don't feel your loving owner petting you. You shiver in the wind when it blows. Put yourself in that situation. You can't hunt or fish. What would you do?
Wow. And from there, she took it and she won it. Congratulations. Our viewers can read much more of her essay online. Congratulations. Are you a pet owner? Are you a responsible pet owner?
I'm a pet owner.
What do you have?
I have a cat,
Okay, and what's his name, her name?
Tara.
Do you take good care of your pet?
Mm-hmm.
Great, great. Well, congratulations to you both. Congratulations to the teacher here for having a winning student. From what I understand, this is your second.
This is my second first place winner, and last year I was first place and a third place winner. So
you're doing something right in your class.
well, we try.
What do you think is the excitement? What drives the excitement for your kids to enter every year?
They love being able to express themselves, and they enjoy creating pictures in their mind.
And being able to put that information down in writing, that's talent. That's skill. Congratulations to
Plus
you both.
the award of the Kindle and the money is also a good incentive too, which we appreciate.
Of course. Thank you both on being winners, and we look forward to much continued success, Caitlin. Congratulations. Okay. Thank you. And we have more winners joining us today from the 5th grade. Our first place winner is Nikki Wynn. Congratulations on winning the first place essay contest. Thank you.
Thank you.
You attend Cross Timbers, and you're joined today by your teacher, Mrs. Allison Martin.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
Tell us,
Glad
how
to
did
be
you
here.
hear? How'd you hear about the contest?
Mrs. Martin, she gave my classmates and I a flyer, and she gave us a bit of information.
Okay.
And she said that if you wanted to do it, then you could, and she'll just mail it off for us. So I did it.
And you did it. How long did it take you to prepare and get your essay completed? How long did it take you?
It was like over a day.
Over a day.
I did my research at night, and I wrote it during the day.
Okay. The topic was, what advice would you give to pet owners in order to prevent overpopulation of cats and dogs? And you nailed it. You nailed it. Great. I'm going to ask you to read the last paragraph of your winning essay. Okay? Go ahead.
When I was starting, I only did it because I wanted the Kindle Fire. But as I did my research, I realized this was an important issue. I wasn't writing for the Kindle Fire anymore. I was writing to inform people of this serious problem. I was writing to warn everyone. I was writing to help the animals of my home and my community.
Great. Are you a pet owner?
No.
Okay. Are we wanting a pet, or are we ever
Yes.
thinking about doing that?
I want a pet but we have a little toddler in the house, so
Yeah, okay. But you can encourage others to do the right thing, is that right?
yes.
Okay, okay. Tell me, Ms. Martin, why do you feel it's important that our kids in the classroom are able to master the creative writing skills?
A lot of things in school today have a right answer and a wrong answer, but writing is a place where children can use their own voice, and they can express their own opinions and share them with others. They can persuade others, like Nikki did with her essay, or they can give people information about topics that they're concerned with. And it's a great way to express their voice. And you know, there's all kinds of essay contests for children everywhere for all kinds of topics. And so it's also a great way to get scholarships for in the future. And to get recognition from your teachers, in addition to great grades.
All right, she said it. Will you be entering any more writing competitions in the future, do you think? Yes, definitely, because you're definitely a great writer. Congratulations. Congratulations, and we hope to see more great things come out of you in the future, okay? Okay, now we meet the first place winner from the 6th grade division. And here with us today is Grace Wilson and her mom, Mrs. Wilson, who is also her teacher. Because from what I understand, Grace is homeschooled. Is that correctly? How long have you all been homeschooling?
We've homeschooled 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
You enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay. And isn't it amazing that you would win an essay contest from being homeschooled? That's outstanding. Tell us, how did you hear about the competition? How did you know the end?
Well, my grandmother brought home a flyer because she's a teacher, and so I saw it.
You saw it, and what did you think when you saw the flyer?
Well, I thought immediately I wanted to, because I've been wanting to enter a writing contest for a long time, so it was awesome.
Was this your first writing contest?
This is my first writing contest, yeah.
Okay. Great subject, all about responsible pet ownership. And from what I understand, you love pets.
Yes.
And you love them so much that you have 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your pets.
Well, I have 3 dogs, and I have one of my own, and she's a toy poodle. Her name is Bella, and she was a stray until we took her in, so. And
so you take care of 3 animals?
Yes.
In addition to your homework and everything else?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to ask you to read the first paragraph of your winning essay. Okay?
Okay.
There you are.
Make a difference. So many dogs and cats go missing a year. People will lose them, or worse, get rid of them on purpose. Those animals become strays. It's always been sad for me to see a stray kitten or puppy out on the road. We usually stop the car and go make sure the animal is okay, and see whether or not it has a color and address. Sometimes they do, and we can find the owner, but that's not always the case. As sad as it is, sometimes the animal has no collar and no home, so we care for it with food and water, and we call the pound. But most people won't take time to help a stray animal.
Wow. So your topic was, how would an overpopulation of homeless cats and dogs affect our local ecosystem? And you nailed it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
To your mom, who is also your teacher, tell us a little bit about the preparation that went into helping your daughter prepare for this writing competition.
Well, like she said, I wasn't the one who told her about the contest. Her grandma, my mom, saw the flyer at a school she teaches at. And brought it home. So she got started right away. She decided she wanted to enter the contest and worked on it. And then when she had her rough draft, then I kind of helped her look it over and correct some things. But she did it herself.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
Great.
She was motivated.
Well, that is just outstanding. And congratulations on being a winner and to being a responsible pet owner. What advice would you give to other people out there when it comes to taking care of our animals? What would you tell them?
Well, I would probably say it's important to do things like training them not to run away a lot, because if they run out the front yard, then they can become strays themselves, and it's important to make sure they get enough food and water and exercise, play with them a lot.
Okay. Everybody, she just told us exactly what we need to be doing, and if we all did that, this city and this country would be a great place to live, and our animals would be safe. Thank you very much, Grace, for winning, and thank you for being here today, and congratulations, and good luck on everything you'll be accomplishing in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Today, we're so proud to have winners from 2010. We have Tierra Lewis and Maddie Torres. You ladies were winners in 2010. You were 6th graders. Do you remember that day?
I do.
You remember it?
Yes.
How so?
I remember we were all being called into the room, and then my parents and family walked out, and they told me I won the contest, and it was such a shock. it was really fun experience.
6th grade.
Yes.
At what school?
Ashford Elementary.
Ashford. Okay. What about you? Do you remember that day?
Oh, definitely. I was in Little Elementary at the time. I was, of course, 6th grader. I remember we had just come back from recess, and I was walking towards our 6th grade hallway, and I looked outside and I saw my mom's car, and I said, Miss Boyer, I think my mom is here. And I didn't understand at the time. I didn't know why she would have been there. And then we were walking into the hallway, and I see Chris Huff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then they said, congratulations, you won. And I just remember being just overwhelmed by happiness. I was so amazed by it.
Great. And I think you saved your folder.
Yes.
From and inside of it, you have newspaper ads, your press releases. So you will not soon forget that that day.
Won't.
Okay. Where are we now?
Right now, I'm a senior in Seguin at Seguin High School, planning to go to either Texas A&M or UTA to major in engineering.
Okay. You are also a Richard Green Scholar.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great. And Maddie, where are you now?
Well, right now I'm a senior at Martin High School. I'm still waiting on a decision from Johns Hopkins, but should everything go well, I hope to pursue environmental engineering and possibly a double major in creative writing.
Okay, congratulations. I think you mentioned earlier that you are also the editor of a news publication on your campus?
Yes, I'm the editor-in-chief of our literary magazine. We are an award-winning publication, and it's incredible. It's a wonderful opportunity.
So your love of writing has continued from the 6th grade to now and on to your future. Well, congratulations to you both for all the great things you've been doing since 6th grade.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
For the opportunity.
Where do you see yourself, say, 6 years from now?
6 years from now, I plan to be getting my master's degree in engineering. And on the side, I want to pursue a passion in music, something in music, and create a foundation called Music for the Minds to help inner city kids or people with mental disorders, mental health issues, have a place to go and create music and have a place to escape. So I think that in my life will help.
Do you think writing might have a play in all of that?
Of course. I write music for my church all the time. It's a great outlet to express myself, and I like sharing that with others too.
And Maddie, 6 years from now, where do you think you might be?
I really hope to be a professional author. That is a dream of mine that I've had since 3rd grade, actually. And I also hope to pursue a master's degree in engineering as well.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you both. Sherry Capehart, look at what the essay competition is doing for our youth. It is doing a great thing for the futures of our youth. Thank you very much for all that you do here in our community, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations. A special thanks to all who helped to make the 2016 Animal Essay Contest a big success. And a special congratulations to our winners. Now we have been talking about the Animal Services Center, so if you have never been there, you need to go. The center is located at 1000 Southeast Green Oaks Boulevard in South Arlington, and it's next to the Southeast Arlington Branch Library. The center opened in 2009, and it houses more than 12,000 animals every year. The animal adoption process is so simple. Visit the center or call 817-459-5898 or visit our website at arlingtontx.gov/animals and learn more about the many services available at your Animal Services Center.
Thanks, Cheryl, and thanks to all of our winners. I would also like to thank Volunteer Administrator Sherry Colbert, who works for the City of Arlington's Animal Services. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. For Conversations, I'm Stephanie Lee.